If you happen to be in central Mexico this weekend, then there's no better place to be than on a rally stage. But before the crews head to the dusty hills, they tackle a short stage in the centre of colourful Guanajuato.
But this year it is a bit special because it's going to have a street stage. You don't see so many people in ceremony as not anywhere else in the world as you are having in Mexico.
Day one proper Rally Mexico 2011. It's time to get down to business. After a great result in Sweden, the boys from Ford are now suffering for their success. Their front runners sweeping the road clear for the rest of the drivers behind. On the first morning, Jari Matti picks up a puncture and loses 2 minutes.
Just suddenly it was flat and with 13 kilometers to go, what we have to do is to change it.
Championship leader Mikko Hirvonen manages to avoid any punctures, but it was a tough day one.
I was happy after the morning. I thought I was losing less time than I expected, but then afternoon was just the same. I just kept on losing the same amount of time, so it was quite tricky. But like you said, now we are third at the moment and 2 days to go, so you never know. There's still time to catch up.
You know, we won in Sweden, and I guess part of the payback for that was having road position here in Mexico. And we went out there this morning, we were expecting to lose a lot of time because we knew there was a loose gravel on the stages and so on. But at the end of the day, the position he's in now hopefully is in a much better position going out tomorrow. And we mustn't forget Jari Matti. You know, he had a puncture this morning and dropped him to 9th position. He's come up to 4th position now. So going into day 2, I think Jari's in a good position tomorrow, and Mikko is as well. So we'll be fighting all the way tomorrow.
Breakfast time on the second day of the event, and the Ford team seem to be learning the lingo.
Hola.
Hola.
Buenos días.
¿Qué tal?
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
Sí.
Cerveza.
Una cerveza, por favor.
Yeah, una más. Yeah, another beer. Yeah.
No, well, I've noticed that when you go to the toilets, the gents are called hombres. That's about it, really. I am an hombre. Only when going to the loo, though.
Mikko and Jarmo started third on the road, but failed to take advantage of a better road position, failing to catch Sebastian Ogier and Sebastian Loeb in front. For Jari Matti and Mikko, they picked up another puncture on the opening test of the day, but still managed to finish 5th quickest through. At the midpoint service break, the team decided to change Jari Matti Latvalä's gearbox after he experienced some problems shifting in the stages.
In the morning when I started, the gear lever is not been, when I've been going down with the gears, it doesn't release it back. So I think it's like the spring, releasing spring in the gearbox, which is broken, so we have changed the gearbox.
The mechanics work hard and change the gearbox in record time. At the end of day 2, Mikko and Jari Matti hold exactly the same positions at the end of day 1, 3rd and 4th overall. We find out what team director Malcolm Wilson thinks of Mikko's performance so far.
For whatever reason this morning we didn't get the results, the times that we were looking for, and then I think that really put us all in a difficult position because to pull that sort of margin back was going to be difficult, and also to throw away the positions that we've got. So I think Mikko's took a very sensible approach and consolidated his 3rd position.
But I think I made a mistake before the rally as well. I think I picked a little bit wrong setup, and been learning that now in the afternoon. But yeah, but I haven't been perfect on driving either.
Now everybody always asks Malcolm and the team how they think the drivers are doing. How do you think Malcolm's performed this weekend? Has he been up to scratch?
Yeah, he has. He's been really absolutely brilliant. Can't say anything bad about him.
One more day remains and there are big gaps between the drivers in the top 5. Mikko's co-driver Jarmo Laitinen tells us the plan for the day ahead.
Just bring the car home safely. That's been the case since midday yesterday. We weren't able to catch them by driving, so we just try to avoid punctures and mistakes. And okay, it's a hard thing to concentrate when you don't need to push 100%, but I think it'll be okay.
On the opening stage of the morning, rally leader Sebastian Ogier put his car off the road, elevating Mikko to 2nd and Jari Matti to 3rd overall. And then on the final power stage, Mikko set the fastest time and earned himself 3 extra driver points. He certainly saved the best for last.
I'm very happy with the result. I mean, I noticed in the rally yesterday that we are not fast enough to fight for the good places, so just steadily, finish the rally without any problems and suddenly we're second, so really good. And I knew that the power stage, I'm always been very fast on that section, so I really went for it and got 3 extra points, so it's not too bad.
It's really good because I have 2 punctures. We have even changed the tire on the stage and still we are on the podium, so that doesn't happen so often. So at the end I can be happy with that.
It's been a good result. Obviously it's not a win, but we've consolidated our position in the Drivers' and the Manufacturers' Championship. Coming here from Sweden and getting first position on the road has been a real tough challenge for us this weekend. These guys with these cars have done really well. The cars ran faultlessly all weekend. We picked up 3 punctures that cost us a lot of time, but in the end we got what we needed.
We've had 2 good rallies. We weren't as competitive here as we wanted to be, but that has improved throughout the event. So as long as we can keep improving the performance and more importantly keep the reliability that we've got, then it's going to be an exciting year.
Ford extend their lead in the Manufacturers' Championship over rivals Citroën, and Mikko Hirvonen continues to lead the drivers' standings. Rally Portugal is now the next event on the calendar. It's time to say adios from Mexico.